Hey guys, welcome to Venture First. My name is Alex, and in order to venture deeper, one must venture first, and that is exactly what I'm here to do today. If you guys would please like to join me on my first venture to my first 1,000 subscribers, I would appreciate it so much. So please hit that subscription bell down below. So without further ado, Amber Heard breaks her silence on the Today Show, and it looks like it's a 2.5-minute interview. I'm just going to give you my reaction, my rant to seeing this for the first time. She generally makes me pretty angry, so that may come out a little bit. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into what stupid stuff she has to say.
I don't care what one thinks about me or what.
Oh, she's already lying. That's all she cares about.
What happened in the privacy of my own home, in my marriage, behind closed doors. I don't presume.
She said, "No one needs to know what goes on behind closed doors in my marriage." Then why'd you leak everything? Why did you make up these stories and push it to the public? Is it because you wanted to blackmail someone for some condos and some money? That's bullshit. Already, that's complete bullshit. I don't care what people think about me. That's all you've cared about this entire time.
The average person should know those things.
The average person.
So I don't take it personally, but even somebody who is sure
she's
I'm deserving.
We are sure.
Of all this hate and vitriol. Even if you think that I'm lying.
You are lying. I like that she uses the words think that I'm lying, because we don't think you're lying. We know you're lying, because there was a 6 or 7 week trial that we watched that proved that you were lying with real evidence, not hearsay, not with all the stuff that you self-reported, real hard evidence that was allowed in court. That is why we don't think you're lying, that we know you're lying. Sorry.
Look me in the eye and tell me that you think on social media there's been a fair representation.
I will look you in the eye.
You cannot tell me that you think that this has been fair.
Whoa! So I don't care what people think about me. But you can't get on social media and think it's been fair. All these people say mean things about me and it hurts my feelings. I don't care though. Why does there need to be a fair representation? Because the majority of people that watch, the court of public opinion has reached a verdict and we know that you're a lying sociopath? You think it's going to be fair? If you wanted it to be fair, why don't you not tell lies? Why don't you not tell stories? Why don't you try to blackmail your husband? Maybe we would like you a little bit more. Maybe if you were a better actress even, maybe that would be the tipping point for some of us. I don't know.
Of course, we also touched on what happened in court and what the jury decided.
Oh, this should be interesting.
There's no polite way to say it. The jury looked at the evidence you presented.
Evidence, yeah, true.
They listened to your testimony and they did not believe you.
Mm-hmm.
They thought you were lying.
How could...
How
could
gross.
they make a judgment? How could they not?
How could they make a judgment? That's literally what they were there to do. What do you mean, how could they make a judgment? You think they just, oh, we're going home, we can't make a judgment. That's what they were there to do.
Come to that conclusion. They had sat in those seats and heard over 3 weeks
Oh my
of
God.
non-stop, relentless testimony.
3 weeks? She does know the trial was longer than 3 weeks, right? Did she zone out in the second half?
From paid employees.
You know, take me out of the game. I don't want to play the second
And
half.
towards the end of the trial, randos, as I say.
Randos, as I say. Randos. So like Morgan Knight, who rebutted you on your RV story, and Morgan Tremaine, who rebutted you on your TMZ story, and who else? Are you considering? Kate Moss, who you lied about. You said that, she got thrown down the stairs, and Kate Moss said, no, Johnny's actually a hero. She saved me. He saved me after I fell down the stairs and got me medical attention, unlike you've never gotten before because you lied. Okay.
The jury.
Sorry.
I don't
Randos.
blame them. It wasn't. I
I
don't
don't blame
them. I actually
them.
understand. He's a beloved character, and
How
people
can she
feel they know
say
him.
this?
He's a fantastic actor.
Their job is...
Okay, 2 things here. Everyone thinks that they know him. Yeah, we do. We genuinely do feel like we know him, because when you are genuine and you open up in a truthful way, you connect with people on a heart-to-heart level, because as humans, that's how emotions work. That is how we work. That is why we have connections with people. No one feels like they know you because you've been lying this whole time. And then what else? Hold on, let me back this up. What else did she say? I don't blame the jury. That's the whole point of this, right? Don't blame the jury. That's the title, I guess. I just put that together. I don't blame the jury, but right after the verdict, you had your PR and your counsel go on a loser's lap the opposite of a victory lap and go blame the jury, blame the judge, and say that they did their job wrong. But now you don't blame them. Everyone else just speaks for themselves, but it just somehow is connected with you. You didn't tell anyone to go say that stuff. Okay.
Their job is to look at the facts and the evidence.
Facts and
They
evidence.
did not believe your testimony
Because you're
or
lying.
your evidence.
Again, how
Again.
could they, after listening to 3.5 weeks of testimony about how I was a non-credible person, not to believe a word that came out of my mouth?
We're going to have more of our exclusive interview with Amber.
Okay, so it is an exclusive interview, so I'm going to cut it out right there. Okay, so she is insane. That whole thing is a lie. She's acting. She did sound a little bit better of an actress than she did on the stand, but that is not saying much. She's lost. She's lying. She's still lying. She didn't want the jury to make a judgment. How does that make any sense? Can anyone tell me that? She doesn't blame them, but then she immediately blamed them. She didn't want any of us to know, but she immediately leaked it as soon as Johnny said that, I just had to come to life and I would really like to leave you. This is not healthy for us. And then you go and leak all this stuff and try to get him, canceled. And then now you're mad that the court of public opinion has reached a verdict that you are a liar. But do you see how this doesn't add up? You see how everything is, nothing's ever my fault. I'm the best. Everyone should believe me. Why did they believe him over me? I'll probably have more to say about this on Friday. I'm going to leave it at that. If you've stuck around this far, I really do appreciate you. I'm sorry if I got a little heated. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really would love for you to join me on this journey to 1,000 subscribers. If you want to see me react to anything, leave it down in the comments below. I really do appreciate your time. And remember, in order to venture deeper, one must venture first, and that is what I'm here to do. Thank you, guys.